I'm Brandon Beaker, the Director of IT at Happy Burger Grill. We're a burger chain. We've been around since 1969. We've grown from 5 little hamburger stands up in Santa Barbara to now 165 restaurants. So it's always good to have more visibility into what's going on in your network. It's kind of one of those you don't know what you don't know. But we went public 2 years ago, and now we have to follow the SOX compliance. So as a public company, we're responsible to keep the brand at a high level. It's always important to make sure that regular standard users don't have access to important financial information. I mean, someone could get involved with insider trading or something like that, and then those people will get in a lot of trouble. The company, we just want to make sure we're compliant so that we're not getting breached by anybody, and because if you get a breach or if you get something that goes wrong with your company, it really hurts the brand. Netwrix came in, had an easy solution. During the POC, we were getting 10 or so reports per day, and just as I was going through them, I just kept seeing all these random accounts, and I was just figuring what is going on the network, what is going on, and then I finally realized that there was still a port open to RDP on one of our servers at the corporate office, and we were able to shut down the port and then minimize the threat of anybody trying to get in. So we really monitor anything that's done in SQL. So as far as the day-to-day operations, we just want to make sure that we have a record. So if the auditors ever came back to us and said, hey, what happened on this date, we'll be able to run a report and see all the changes that were made in SQL, see who logged into the server, if anybody, because if something happens, you want to be able to prove that you weren't negligent in any way. Now that we're a public company, we have a vendor who basically can come in and help us kind of tune the accounting software, but at the same time, we need to be able to make sure he's doing what he says he's doing. So with Netwrix, we can run reports, we can see when he logs in, and we can also take video and see exactly what he does on the screen. Netwrix helps us to become more compliant because it can show us what everyone has access to without having to manually check every single folder, every single distribution list, every single user permission. So it's just an overall way better experience for myself being a small IT shop.